This is the Militech Silicon Carbide Plate. It is 4 pounds. It's capable of stopping M855A1 and M80 Ball. And as you can see, it has this beautiful tile array. This is for true multi-hit capabilities. These are the plates that I personally use. These are the plates that I recommend, and I want to show you guys why. Okay, we are at the range today. I've got our silicon carbide plate here. We've gone ahead and spray painted some white tiles or squares on this plate. It's just so that I can see it when I'm shooting them. We're gonna try to shoot as many of these white squares with M855A1 today, and I'm hoping to get 20 plus rounds onto this plate. We've got a sandbag there that the plate's gonna go against. That's just gonna give a little bit of resistance on the back, but nothing like a tree stump or not having anything there at all. So it'll be a good medium to put the plate against, but it's not gonna give us any kind of BFD reading like we would with clay. So that's our little range setup for the day, and I'm excited to get this plate shot up. All right, shots 1 through 5. Average FPS was 2,992, with that last one being 2,989. Okay, so as you can see, we're spilling a little bit of sand here, but we've gone and hit each square right in the center there with no pass-throughs. Got a bit of BFD. This is 5 rounds already. I suspect you won't be taking that many rounds to the chest, but who knows? Let's continue and see what the next 5 shots do. All right. Shots 5 through 10. Our average velocity was 3,007. The last one being 3,087. Okay, we're really blowing out the sand now. This was already broken when we got here today. Unfortunately, when we moved everything out here, there was a tear in the bag. So we kind of figured it was going to dump out the side as we shot it, but I guess this is a cool view of how much would come out if you got shot. So interesting. I did hit a little low here. This is where the shot is on this square, and this one here is just a little low as well, but all the others are in their squares. So we'll go on the other side, and we see no, oh, we've got 1 pass through. So it seems like the 6th one went through. Okay, so after some off-camera investigation, we will take this apart at the end and really figure out what happened here. But what happened right here is the round was pretty low right there, and then we were kind of high up on the grid square here, so we had less than an inch between shots. So what I'm thinking happened is one of those rounds, probably the second one, slipped upwards. It was kind of sloped on the sandbag. This here, we checked pretty thoroughly. We don't think there's a penetration. Again, we will look when we take the plate apart. But what I think happened is the coarseness from the sand and just the BFD of pressing into it ripped open this fabric. Because if you can see closely here, the polyethylene is not sticking out like it is here. So that indicates to me that we just ripped this outer layer. But again, we will figure out all that when we do a teardown. Let's do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 more shots, and then we'll follow up with a 308. Average velocity was 3,022. Last one was 3,049. Alrighty, folks, we shot here, 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 and here. And I'm gonna guess on the bottom, probably had some good delamination going. But yeah, see, it didn't pass through. You can see no holes, but the coarseness from the sand just shredded this rear nylon. Now again, we'll do a teardown, we'll figure it out, but I'm kind of guessing that's what happened. We got one last shot here. We're gonna do a 308 M80 Ball right in the center. All right, I've got my Garmin set for M80 Ball. Kind of show you guys, this is the case. It's from Armcorps Global Defense. That was 2,583. Got some pretty good BFD on the back there, but no pass-throughs, as you can see. This isn't a pass-through, it's just the coarse sand grinding that up. I didn't see that happening, so now we know for future videos, but good hit right in the center there. No pass-throughs. Okay, shots 14 through 18 of M855 A1. All right. Oh shoot. Sorry, the Garmin didn't catch any of those. Okay, my Garmin was too far away, so we didn't get an FPS, but we hit shot 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left side. No pass-throughs, it seems. Just tearing up this back cover. All right, so next 4 we'll do, what is that, 19, 20, 21, 22 shots. So we've got shots 1, 2, 3, and 4. This might have been a pass through here on this side. Right here. We'll find out. No pass throughs here. But man, we have beat up this bag pretty good. That sand is gonna be staying here, I think. So, 22 rounds. I think maybe 1 or 2 penetrations. We're about to find out. Not bad, 1 M80 ball. It's 23 rounds on this plate. Let's go tear it apart. Okay, one thing I want to note is the pressing of the ultra-high molecular weight polyethylene. It's not coming apart like a book. Kind of is on the sides here, but that's just because the rounds are so close to the edge. But on the top, it is not coming apart like a book. Okay, so we've got the front aramid cover off. This is just to catch ceramic fragmentation. It's not really to stop any kind of bullets or anything like that, but it just keeps ceramic from coming out of the plate. Now you can see we still have some good tiles left, but not very many. Some of them really started to delaminate. As you can see up in this corner here, we lost most of the ceramic. It's pretty much powder up here and fragmented apart. Back of the plate here, you can actually see one of the rounds is caught right on that last layer. It didn't pass through, but part of the round is just kind of stuck there. We do have what appears to be one pass through here and one pass through there. So one right on the edge and one where that shot was real close to each other. We're gonna try to peel back the layers here and see what we can find. This is the last 6 layers of ultra-high molecular weight polyethylene. Now it looks like we have 3 penetrations, but what we have found is like 2.5. One of them did poke out the back, but it didn't go through. That's that round right here. And so that was this little hole right there. So we had that pass through kind of towards the top where the ceramic broke and the shots were close to each other. And then we have this on the back, and the round is actually caught right in here. You can kind of feel that, but there's no penetration into the ultra-high molecular weight polyethylene. So the round is just caught in here, somewhere about in there. And I can feel that little metal piece there. So just one pass through with 1.5, maybe 2.5, I don't know. Then we had one that kind of slipped through the side. So give or take, it's good for 20 some rounds. All right, we are back at the warehouse and I have the last 6 layers of polyethylene. I've got one of my product photography lights here, and we're just gonna put the back of this polyethylene onto this light so you can see the holes. And so you can, because it's kind of hard to tell on camera what actually penetrated, what did it. So here's the round that was too close to the edge. Here's the one where the jacket was caught in the polyethylene. The core might have still gone through, we're not sure. Next time we do a test like this, we'll make sure we have a better backing to really catch rounds if they go through, so we know what goes through and how much of it. And then here we have a hole as well, but that is one that was too close to the other round at the top. But up here we've got no penetrations. On this side we've got no penetrations, no light shines through, and none on the bottom.
One thing that's really cool about this light, and when you do this, is you can see the different layers of polyethylene. So you can see the almost like a hatch pattern of polyethylene here, but yeah, that is the penetrations.
Currently, we have these plates for sale on uprisearmoryllc.com. These run about $200 per plate, and they're kind of a steal given the weight and their capabilities.